Hey, good morning, Investing for Success peeps. How you doing today? This is tax lien investing tips. This is your tax lien investing tip for today. Now, I have been doing these live on my Facebook page, okay? But I decided now, because we're getting ready for the 2023 Wealth Building Conference, which is our third annual Investing for Success Wealth Building Conference, but I shortened the name to the 2023 Wealth Building Conference, and it starts next week. So this month, I'm going to be doing these live tax lien tips here inside the group, in the Investing for Success group. Now, the bad part about that is that I can't post comments to you from StreamYard. I do these in StreamYard because it just makes it easier for me. But I won't be able to post my comments to you in the Facebook group from StreamYard. So, and I won't be able to see your comments, but that's okay because these tax lien tips are just a way for me to give you a quick 10-minute tip in the morning, 3 mornings a week. We do a Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. So whatever time that is in your time zone. And it's and you can always come back and watch the replay because as soon as it's done, it's here. Okay, the replay is here for you to watch. And these are tips to help you with your tax lien investing and to help you with your investing for success in other areas too, not only in tax lien investing, but hey, because I'm the tax lien lady, most of these are about tax lien investing. And today, what I want to talk about is where are the online sales? How do you find out where they are? Even though this is not one of the biggest months for investing, for tax lien and tax deed investing, there's still a lot going on online all over the country. So, let me start out by telling you what's going on in the East Coast and where you can find those sales. There's still a few sales coming up in New Jersey going on now. You'll find them at realauction.com. All the online sales in New Jersey are on Real Auction. And also there are well, let's see what else is going on in the Northeast first. We have, Nassau County has a big tax sale every year that is also on realauction.com. And not my favorite tax sale, not one that I personally invest in because it's very competitive and you need a lot of money to invest. In the past, you've had to put up a pretty big deposit and have a pretty big budget to take part in the Nassau County tax sale. But here's the thing, the villages if you live in New York, if you live in New York State or New York City, because the city, you can't buy, individual investors can't buy liens in the city. So if you live in the city, then I would look at Nassau County and Suffolk County, but not at the big Nassau County tax sale, because the villages and cities can have their own tax sales. So, but how do you know what they do? Because they can make up their own rules. So they could have a deed sale if they want, they could have a lien sale if they want, they could not have any sale if they don't want. So what you want to do is call the city or village tax collector and find out what they do for their tax sales and when they happen, because they're only going to have them once a year. All right, so we've got Nassau County, we've got New Jersey, a few sales in New Jersey. What else is coming up in the Northeast? Ohio has some deed sales, and they are online also. And you could check on tax sale finders to see where they are, because I know a lot of the Ohio counties will be on Real Auction. And again, when you're looking for the deed sales, you look in a different place on Real Auction. You look under the tax foreclosures instead of the tax liens. Okay. And then we have in the South, we've got a lot coming up in the South. Florida has deed sales all the time. And Texas and Georgia do have a couple of redeemable deed sales online. Tennessee has a couple on govease.com. And they have a couple coming up in February. Shelby County's going on today, but that will be mostly over today. So is it today? No, it's tomorrow. It's either today or tomorrow that Shelby County will be just about done. But there are a couple of other counties coming up on Govease in Tennessee, and those are redeemable deed sales. And let's see what else is coming up in the South. Louisiana and Virginia both have deed sales that are online. And in the West, we have Washington and California have their sales on bid for assets. Now, also on bid for assets, I forgot to talk about this when we were talking about the Northeast. Philadelphia has redeemable deed sales online, and they are on bid for assets, but you won't find them if you look under the county tax sales. You have to, because they're done by the Philadelphia sheriff, you have to look under Philadelphia sheriff sales, and then you'll see the tax foreclosure sales there. And if you'd like to know more about what's coming up, my newsletter comes out tomorrow, so make sure you're on my list. If you're not on my list, sign up for the 2023 Wealth Building Conference that starts next week, and you'll automatically be on my list, and you'll get my newsletter that we publish tomorrow, and you'll get information. I have a detailed article in that newsletter about what's coming up and where you'll find those online tax sales. So what's coming up online, and then we'll also talk about what's coming up here at taxlienlady.com. We have a wealth building webinar Wednesday night with the Texas tax sale expert Arnie Abramson, and you could sign up for free for the wealth building webinar at taxlienlady.com. live-free-webinar-registration. So that's taxlienlady.com/live-free-webinar registration. And you could sign up to come to the live webinar for free. Now, if you want the recording, you have to be a member of the Tax Lien Profits Accelerator. I really do these webinars for members and coaching clients, but I make everybody is welcome to come to the live webinar, okay? But the replays are only for members. And you could find out more about that at taxlienlady.com/membership. Now, earlier today, I did let you know about the 2023 Wealth Building Conference. Most of you guys that are in this group probably have already signed up for that conference. And if you didn't, I gave you the website to go to, but I forgot to tell you, you have to put www. in there or it won't go to the page. So go to www.2023 Wealth Building Conference, and that's how you get in on the Wealth Building Conference. Now, I'm doing these interviews now, and I'll be delivering them to you starting next week in the when we start the conference, and you'll be getting 1 or 2 of these interviews a day. And I am so excited because I have handpicked these experts for you, and I'm so excited to bring you these interviews that I've been doing. And because it's pre-recorded, you're going to have 24 hours to watch the recording, so you don't have to be there at a certain time. All right, so you'll have 24 hours to watch the recording without having to get the VIP access. Now, if you want all the recordings, you can get VIP access from now until next week when it starts at only $37. That's $60 off the price that we're going to be asking once we do, after the conference is over. It'll be $97 to get all those recordings. And now you can get them for only $37 plus we have a couple of other, free things that we'll be giving you, and a lot of the experts will be giving away free stuff too. So really excited about this. Yeah, and thank you, Claudette. Claudette has put in the link for the conference, and I don't know if you have the yeah. Once you sign up for the conference, you will be on my list, and you will get the newsletter tomorrow. And she's also just put in the registration link for you to register for tomorrow's webinar to come to the live webinar for free. So tomorrow night, you have to be there live if you want it for free, if you want to come live. And if you want the replay, you're going to find out more about that with membership. Now, membership is not just the replays of these webinars. It's a lot of training from me. You get access to all my workshops and master classes, and a lot of my courses, along with these wealth building webinars every month. So, all right, so that's it for today. That's your tax lien investing tip today. Was all about what's coming up online and where to go to register and bid for these sales. And we talked about real auctions. Some of them are on real auctions, some of them are on govease.com, and some of them are on Bid for Assets. And if you want the details about where these are coming up, where they are, it's in my newsletter that comes out tomorrow. So, and I'll be here on, today is Monday morning. It's our second week in 2023. And I will also be here Wednesday and Thursday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, 6:30 a.m. very early in the morning for you guys on the West Coast. Okay. And tomorrow at 2 p.m. in the Facebook page, in our Facebook page, at facebook.com/tax lien investing tips. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. is Ask the Tax Lien Lady Live. So you can bring your questions to me tomorrow, and I will answer them for you on Facebook, on my Facebook page. All right, guys, I will see you again. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Or Wednesday morning at 9:30 right here. And I hope to see you Wednesday night at 7 p.m., by the way, with our guest, Arnie Abramson. All right, everybody, thanks for watching this, whether you're watching it live or watching the replay, and I'll catch you later.